Hi. Oh, jeez. Huh? Forgot the lights. Hey, hello. I'm a tiny bit late. I'm very sorry. I was watching Epic the Musical. It had me completely distracted. Blah, 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 blah. We're here. Why was there no stream yesterday? Various reasons. I got completely overwhelmed. I just had to like take a break for a moment. Sorry, I should have made an announcement. Blah, 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 blah. Falsettos. That's what we're reacting to. Yeah, cool. Okay. As always, let me do a tiny bit of a YouTube intro, and then we'll just jump right into the reaction, okay? Hello, YouTube. Welcome once again to another reaction by me, Redikai. Today, we're going to be watching Falsettos. Can I watch this and react to it without getting my channel nuked? I don't know. We'll find out. I hope so. And yeah, I guess we'll just jump into it immediately. As always, check out the original in the link below. There's a link in the description. So it should be okay, hopefully. Oh boy. Okay. We are going to react. Doo-doo-doo. Over here. Oh, whoops. I panicked for a moment. I thought I ended the stream. Oh boy. Hey, Castacat. Well, it has been a while. Welcome back. Okay. We should be chill. Everything should be good. I have chat up so I can see it. Ooh. Okay. Let us watch. By the way, I had to say it because it's funny. The channel that I'm watching this by is Hanny Bunny. Hope you guys can't quite see it. And the title of the video is Hepa, Hepatitis. And I think that's really funny. Alright. Falsettos. William Linton. I should say, as we're going into this, I don't know anything about falsettos. Like, at all. Okay. I didn't expect this very fun intro song before we even got on stage. I only know Falsetto Land, the song. Is that this song? Baseball. Alright, Act 1. Why is there just a cube on the stage? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted already. New York City, 1979. Oh. Hi. Huh? What? Wait, are they doing like, is this like a show in the universe? Because they said 1979. But this is making me think of the four, like, wise men. You are? I'm so caught off guard. Why is there a cube? Why are the Jews?
What do they do for love? What do they do for love? 4 Jews in a room. Bitching. 4 Jews in.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Sure, just go off, guys.
In a room. To parade. I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish. Half Jewish. Bitch. Funny, bitch.
Was that their reaction to him saying he's half Jewish? Hello, madam? Did she say slavery?
Slavery.
Okay.
We crossed the desert, running for our lives, fleeing from the Pharaoh, who was up to no good. Now we're at the Red Sea, Pharaoh is behind us, wanting us extincted.
All we need is a miracle.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm I'm putting together what this is, what's happening now. They are doing a play, I guess, of like Moses, it seems. A very different version of the play than I've ever seen.
And then the Red Sea split before us.
Also, really funny that they made the Red Sea actually red. It's not.
No more sorrows. We got our miracle. Four Jews itching for answers. Four Jews bitching their whole life long. I'm Wizard.
I'm Jason.
I'm Mendel. I'm Marvin. Bitch, 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 bitch. Funny, 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 bitch. Bitch, 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 bitch.
In case you spoke, these call our mothers on the phone and say their sons are all on fire.
Okay, I guess we're just immediately transitioning out of this show. What were their names?
I'm Mendel. I'm Marvin.
Ma-
Bitch, 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 bitch.
Whatever.
Funny,
I'll
funny, funny, funny,
I'll figure it out.
bitch, 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 bitch. Michael.
In case you spoke, these call our mothers on the phone and say their sons are all on fire.
We are manipulating people and we need to know our worst sides aren't ignored. The guilt invested will in time pay wisely. We do not to be told. We charge ahead to show we're good in bed. Excel in bed. We smell in bed.
Where is the bed?
I love the bed.
Who has a bed?
I want.
Okay, they're pulling apart the cube. I'm guessing that this is the furniture, which is a really interesting way of doing that. I'm so behind. Who's happening?
The bed.
Who stole the bed?
Who stole the bed? I lost it twice. The bed is mine. The bed is nice. The bed is four Jews in a room bitching. Whee! Four Jews talking like Jew-ish men. I'm neurotic, he's neurotic, they're neurotic, we're neurotic, bitch, bitch, bitch.
Same, man. I watched this recently. They made me sob. I'm not ready. Well, that's worrying, considering we're starting with a very funny song.
Bitch, bitch, funny, 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 funny. I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous.
I'm simple.
I'm Jewish.
Slavery, slavery.
Bitch, 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 bitch. Funny, 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 funny. I'm neurotic, he's neurotic, they're neurotic, we're neurotic. I'm neurotic, he's neurotic, they're neurotic, bitching.
Four Jews in a room. Four Jews in a room. Slavery, slavery.
Four Jews in a room bitching. Bitch, 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 bitch. Now and then.
Okay. I've been baffled this whole time. However, really good song. I really like the beat and everything. It's very fun. Our main characters. I do like the choreography. The way they integrated the cube and integrated them placing literally setting up the set for us. Really well done. I like that. That's all I can say. I'm still kind of confused.
Can't lose.
Yay.
Loose screws. 4, 1,
2,
3, 4,
5.
5, 2.
Yay. Also, when I first saw the kid, I was like, is that an actual kid from like at first I was like, is that but I didn't say anything. But yes, it does seem like an actual child. He is here. He's doing pretty well. We'll see how well he does in the future. All right.
Well, the situation
Will you guys actually explain anything now?
is this. I do
Okay.
not wish to offend. I divorced my wife, I left my child, and I ran off with a friend. But I wanted to...
Okay. So that's your child. That was your ex-wife. Well, is your ex-wife. And that man, I guess, that he looked over to is who he ran off with.
Tight-knit family. I want a group that harmonizes. I want my wife and a kid and friend to pretend time will mend our pain. So it's 1979, and we
Okay.
don't go by the book. We all eat as one, wife, friend, and son, and I sing out as they cook. I love my tight-knit family. I love the way they cook linguine. Isn't it great?
He does not agree.
We're all so swell, such a dear clientele. I swear.
So, are we coming into this musical after he's already separated from them and run off with him, or is this like the story of how that happened?
We're gonna come through it. I fear we'll probably fight. But nothing's impossible. Live by your wit. Kid, wife, and lover will have to admit I was right. I cushioned the fall. I want it all.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. I don't think it's gonna work out for you. Because, like, if I was your wife and you ran off with your lover, I'm not sure if I could forgive you. Like, if you're happy, good for you. I don't think I could get over that, personally. This musical has a star-studded musical cast. So many famous musical stars. Oh, unfortunately, I know nobody. So I'll take you guys' word for it that these are famous stars.
I want it all.
Also, wow, her expression. She does not agree with this whole idea.
I want it.
Even he doesn't seem to be like, are you? He's like, are you real? Is this? Yeah.
I want it all. Sit down,
Oh,
my
boy.
dear. I hear you have a problem.
What
I'm
happened?
sure you're not disgusting or indiscreet. Take a load off your feet.
All right. Is this like your therapy session?
Happy or sad? That's a question with no answer. Let's not discuss the weather, let's face the facts.
If it is therapy, you'd probably let her speak a little bit.
Marvin's wife must relax.
Love isn't sex. That's a thing my husband once told me. Marvin, my ex. Well, you've seen him for years.
Okay.
Told me over the phone to tell you my fears. Do you only treat queers?
No. Breathe deep, my dear.
Oh, boy.
You'll find
Interesting. So this does seem okay. So this is like after he has run off and with his lover. I guess it's trying to recover from there.
me understanding. Your pain is a priori. Unfold your untold story. Now to break bread, loosen your glands.
All right,
Put your head in my hand.
let's hear it.
Everything he wanted. It's time I put it all together. The date was set. My father let me marry. I married. Then Marvin came from work.
Okay, so it does seem that we will be getting some backstory to this. Good. I'm glad.
Sat me down on the bed. He told me how he loved me, how he needed and valued me. I have
What?
syphilis, he said.
Good.
I have
Yes?
syphilis, it's true.
Good.
I have something rotten which appeared, though now it's well forgotten.
Maybe, darling,
Maybe,
so
darling, so
do
do you. I am
Well, that's bad. How dangerous is syphilis? I'm an American. We don't got the best sex education. I know. I'm pretty sure that's an STD. How bad of one is that?
probably diseased.
You're a lovely girl.
And so easily appeased.
What a lovely girl, though she's possibly
He
diseased.
took pains to not excite us. He explained I hepatitis too.
Hepatitis. I see why the video is called that. That was a really good line.
Love can tell a million stories. Love's unkind, spiteful in a million ways.
Then I sit home from
Yeah,
work.
love and hate, they're two sides of the same coin because they're both extreme.
Took good care of my men. They fit to spare, they wet their bed, they comb their hair, they acted dead. One said,
Yes?
Daddy is a prick.
What?
He said,
Yes?
Daddy isn't mine.
he filled my coats with candies and notes with, will you be my
Will you be my
Valentine? This guitar
You know what? At least they seem happy, I guess.
to believe.
You're a damaged girl.
I've a scalpel up my
What a
sleeve.
damaged girl. Do not ever slit your wrists.
I missed him, he's still missing. Don't make me
Whoa, I did not process what she was saying with the scalpel until he said that. Oh my goodness, I hope she didn't.
noise, but Daddy's kissing.
Patty, 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 patty. Love is blind. Love can tell a million stories. Love's unkind, spiteful in a million ways.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really do anything if you fall in love with somebody. If you love them, you love them.
Love is blind. Love can tell a million stories. Love's unkind.
Is this kid playing chess on his own? Knight to b5. If
Spiteful
that's a legal move.
in a million ways.
Love is crazy, love is often boring, love stinks. Love is pretty often debris when you find what you find.
Also, he looks so exhausted. I don't know if that's makeup or if that's just how he looks. But the, like, tired office worker look is everything. It's great.
Then never, 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 never do it over again. Love reads like a bad biography. All the names are changed to protect the innocent.
Love is blind. My name is Mendel.
Hello.
I treat her husband.
Okay.
I think she's very insecure. But so am I.
At least you're self-aware. Also, I mean, it makes sense that she's kind of self-conscious considering her husband left her. Although, actually, the way they're saying this is the implication that he was cheating on her and then ran off with his lover. It's like, because in that case, that's pretty messed up. I'd feel a little self-conscious as well. Probably more than a little.
I've never married. Work. Work is my passion. Or perhaps that's an alibi.
Yeah, perhaps it is.
I don't care to discuss
Perhaps.
it. I mean, I think
He's the therapist here, all right? Don't start questioning him.
she's charming. I think she's needy. In just 5 sessions on my couch, she'll be like new.
His name is Mendel.
Return next Friday. I admit, I admire you.
Does he like her? I feel like that's not a very, like, good power dynamic. You know, your therapist who you're supposed to be able to tell everything to. You know, I feel like that would be, like, a really, like, weird relationship.
Hang up all your clothes.
Wizard legs.
Wizard nose.
Shave your legs.
Make me sick.
You're a prick.
God, you're impossible. We've been together for 9 months.
10 months.
9 months.
10 months.
9
10
months.
months. We are the salt of the bourgeoisie.
While I put the steak in.
I bring home the bacon and
we're proud to say we love it how we
don't.
won't.
Don't.
Agree.
I guess they're past the honeymoon phase where everything is nice and and everyone agrees on everything. But if they're in love, they'll get past the initial rocky stage of after that as well.
Everything he owns is vile. Marvin doesn't care a whit. Marvin doesn't share my devotion to style.
Hey, I'm with Marvin. Who cares? Just put on a tee.
Men from France can cancel a debt. Men in cufflinks make me forget my name. I intend to upset.
What's your deal?
The way he puts out his stomach just to show is like, yeah, what's up?
Edible game.
Whizzer takes me by the neck.
What is this? Wash and wear?
Whizzer has unlimited knowledge of Drek.
Said
I mean, if he cares that much about your fashion, I'd just be like, hey, let's go out. You get me some outfits. I'll just wear whatever you want, as long as it's like not too uncomfortable. I feel like at that point it's like, if it really bothers you that much, let's figure out something.
send me flowers.
Mention is made.
Make them roses.
Attention is paid in full.
See how quickly he sours.
When he pushes, I pull.
Oh.
Hang up your clothes,
Marvin, breeding shows, Marvin. I was rich, he was horny.
we fit like a glove.
Close your eyes, Whizzer.
Passion dies, but I'd kill for that thrill of first.
Ow.
Love. We ask for passion at all times.
The thrill of first love. Guess, yeah. As I said, it's past the honeymoon phase.
We stand to passion and drink this toast. Still, it's awfully trying.
And we're not denying
That of all the lesser passions,
we like fighting most.
Okay, that explains a lot about the relationship now. I feel like there are couples out there that just like to fight each other, you know? Verbally, not physically. Although I'm sure there's some out there who like physically as well. But it's something I've actually heard about, and I don't get it. But maybe that's just because I've never been in that kind of relationship. Because at the same time, I do kind of like to argue with people. Not out of any malicious, like, desire. Just, like, it's kind of fun to disagree on stuff and to debate. Although, not even fully debate. Just converse with different opinions.
Whizzer screws too much to see. What a joy's monogamy. What a joy is saving his joys for one man.
leave me.
Love me,
Don't be a fool.
want me.
Feed me.
No one's so cruel and cheap.
What I love, I devour.
What you love, you devour. What I covet, I keep. Oh, no, isn't that right, Whizzer?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The clash of different lifestyles. That's actually, like, such a good way of saying it. What I love, I devour. What I covet, I keep. Ooh. Both have their ups and downs.
Oh, let's both fight, Whizzer.
I was trained in karate.
I'm best when I cheat, so I'll cheat. Whizzer and I'll shove. And I'll kill for that thrill of first love.
We've been together for 9
Their relationship doesn't seem 100% healthy, to be honest with you, but again, at least it's working out for them.
months.
10 months,
9 months.
10
9
months, 10
months.
months.
In fact, we've almost survived a year.
Yay.
But who is counting? We're too busy mounting a display of our affection.
That is so sincere.
Wait, the choreography here is so good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The way they dance up and down the couch. Oh boy.
Passion dies.
We better transition out of the scene soon.
Passion dies. I would kill for that thrill.
I would kill for that thrill of first love. I would kill for that thrill. I would kill for that thrill of first
Love. Love. Love.
All right. Good time to fade the black. I love this harmony so much. I never play when I first watched it because it sounds so nice. Wait, you hear Christian say camera 3? That's what I'm saying here. Like, change scenes. Different camera now.
My father says that love is the most beautiful thing in the world.
I agree.
I think games are. I think chess is the most.
Damn, that's a good counter, actually. Games? I would do a lot for games.
Beautiful thing, not love.
Love of games. Probably the most beautiful thing. Oh. That's it? We're out of... Okay.
Marvin at the Psychiatrist, a 3-part mini opera. Part 1.
I'm so excited for this.
Do you love him?
Sorta, kinda.
Do you need him?
Sorta, kinda. He makes me smile a lot. Especially at mealtime, makes me feel I'm sorta smart.
I feel like that's the kind of question that you should really think if you can answer yes or no in. But like most of life, things are kind of, sort of, rather than no or yes. But still. Some of the biggest revelations I've had in my life are, I ask myself a question and I'm like, blah, 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 yes or no. And if I can sincerely, genuinely say yes, then everything's good. But sometimes I'm like, no. And I realize I have to make a change in my life for whatever the question was.
Is he special?
He's delightful.
And romantic?
Yes. And spiteful.
Well, was he special?
But yet it seems that so am I.
Just enjoy what you can. Love the boy, not the man.
What is that? What is he? He's trying to like hypnotize you. He's like, subscribe. Also, love the boy, not the man. The person that he is, rather than what he physically is. Is that what that means?
Sorta stylish.
Okay.
Kind of very.
Very, very. Sorta.
And kind of hard to describe.
Yes, I think that is very true.
When he's naked?
Yes.
Does he thrill you?
Yes.
Is he vicious?
Yes.
Would he kill you?
Yes. I think he...
Whoa. Do you mean? I hope you don't mean that literally.
Sorta kind of mean.
I think you might mean it literally.
But I love him, and I need it. If he loved me, I'd concede it.
Don't despise what you feel. Love the friend, not the heel.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Sorry, this keeps getting me. To the point that I literally forgot what he said, but whatever, we'll just
He's
move on.
sometimes worthless,
Sometimes evil.
sometimes smarmy.
Or not?
Part 2. Explore, Mr. Marvin, your core, Mr. Marvin. Note how your wife's your ex-wife's subtle glories.
Okay, so Act 1 is the intro.
Coupled with her tragic stories, move me in unreported ways.
Hey, yo. I see you hiding, moving your leg. My goodness. At least try to be professional, sir.
At her very first session, oh, she made quite an impression. Look, do you mind that? She was here to speak of Jason, and I find that I hope Jason acts out more. Because there's a few more things we need explore.
Don't talk about his ex-wife's body to him.
Good.
Good. You say
But also, you hope that Jason acts out more? I can see that. I feel like it's very healthy for kids to go through, like, a rebellious phase. What that says about me, who never really went through a rebellious phase, I've thought about it enough. I'm not gonna put myself on... Moving on. Also, hello, people who are joining. Hey, Jess. Hey, Lynchy.
said she was withholding.
Right.
Well, that's not quite true.
No?
Perhaps she held back love from you.
Did she really?
I just know what I'm told. Cause when I met your wife, she was anything but cold. It was...
Is that something you can tell people? Like, these are two different therapy sessions. Aren't you supposed to keep this stuff separate from each other, even if theoretically it can help him? I'm not a therapist. I don't know how much people they can share to other people who aren't related. I guess as long as he's not telling him anything really private, it's okay. I don't know what the lines are.
Wasn't quite precise to say
Yeah, I guess he's not the most professional. You're right.
that she was ice. When I met your wife, she was very nice. Very, very, very. Was she faithful? Be objective.
Yes.
She was faithful.
Yes.
And you wanted to impress her.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But impress her, I did not.
Did she sweat a lot?
What?
Was she rude?
Oh, okay. So we're trying to find what you didn't like about her. I think you're letting your personal emotions get a little involved here, sir.
Ruthless, narcissistic. Let me vary the mood.
Yes, please.
Does she sleep in the nude?
Guys, I'm starting to think he might not be the best therapist for us.
No.
No.
All right, the one thing to know.
Not sleep nude. Okay.
Going on. I have questions that should probably go unanswered, but they're questions like, does she wear a negligee? Could you blow?
Isn't this supposed to be about him? What are you doing now?
And it would blow away.
Now you're sweating.
Since the session's nearly through, tell me, what is going on with you?
Oh, we're only just now getting to him. Okay.
Oh, so now you're interested in me.
Of course. Part 3.
I mean, at least you guys did talk a little bit at the beginning, Act 1. Act 2, very much not. I feel like in Act 2, the therapist, I forgot his name, I'm sorry, was kind of going somewhere with his whole thing about, like, yeah, think about, your wife, compare him to your new lover. Like, why did you run from your wife and not your... And it's like, what did you like about her? What do you think that she has similar with your lover that you got, can connect to? All that kind of stuff. But then he immediately went off the rails because of his own desires, I guess. Oh, if you didn't notice, the thing he used to wipe his face belonged to Marvin's wife that she dropped at their session. Yikes.
My son's distressing.
My father's snide.
I'm
Oh.
convalescing.
He's morbid and dissatisfied.
What should I do now?
I'm not surprised your kid is a little bitter. You know, love is complicated. Unfortunately, a kid is not there to understand the complexities. All he knows is, all right, you abandon us.
He loves another.
I agree.
I love my mother.
Why not me? We go to ball games.
The ball is tossed.
The pitcher's handsome.
Yeah, and our team lost.
Is that
I guess it feels like you're not paying that much attention to his life. I mean, that's a difficult thing in general. Now that you aren't married to, you know, his mom, you are inherently just out of his life in a fairly major way. And you have to make some extreme efforts to, like, stay in his life and be actively involved in that kind of thing. I don't know how well you're doing that.
that my fault, though? Should I be blamed for that?
Just tiny bit.
Explore museums.
Admire art.
We stand together.
We stand there looking miles apart. How do I reach him? What words of wisdom? What should I do now?
I hope you have some good advice, Malvin, whatever your name is. I'm gonna keep calling you therapist. Because it's really hard to connect with the person. Because it's... your kid probably wants to connect with you as well, but being a kid, he just is probably going to pull back from anything that doesn't interest him. So you got to really focus on his interests and really focus on connecting with him through those. Which, if you guys don't have similar interests, will be a little bit of a problem. Mendel, thank you.
My father says that love is the most beautiful thing in the world. I think games are. I think chess is the most beautiful thing. Not love.
Why do you think that about chess? Like, chess is cool, don't get me wrong. What's your obsession with chess?
Marvin at the Psychiatrist, a 3-part mini opera. Oh, the end.
No advice given, I guess. Get out of there, Marvin.
My father's a
Oh.
homo. My mother's not thrilled at all.
I'm sorry. The delivery there was so funny. I mean, he's blunt.
Father homo. What about chromosomes? Do they carry? Will they carry? Who's the homo now? My father
What?
said that one day I'll grow up to be president. And that idea's not so wild. I'd only the life of a normal child.
Jason, honey, I need to check your
Jason, I need you to take a deep... Jason!
Cause I'm too smart for my own good. And I'm too good for my sorry little life.
I feel like anyone who thinks they're too smart for their own good they think they're so much smarter than they are. But then again, that's a thing with gifted kids. A lot of gifted kids struggle in the future because since they're so gifted when they're young, they don't learn the very important... I feel like the most important thing about school, which is not even what they teach you, it's about learning how to learn and to teach yourself stuff, which was essentially my entire college career, was me learning how to, for the first time in my life, actually learn on my own and figure out things. Yeah. I can see why he It'd be like that, though.
My mother's no wife, and my father's no man at all.
Yikes. There's some strong opinions about your parents. Oh, he really does play chess against himself.
Honey, why don't you go out and play?
No.
Sweetheart, I worry. Sweetheart, I do. I worry a lot. I worry a lot. I worry a lot. I could take you to the Jewish Center.
I'm trying to figure out what plays he's doing right now. Rude. That's your mother.
I think you
I could. When I was that age, my mom would have hit me for that.
like playing chess alone. That's not normal.
What is normal?
I wouldn't.
Well, that's a good question. The appeal to normality is a fallacy for a reason, because normality is just whatever people around you at the moment say is normal.
Why don't you speak on the telephone with anyone? Just get a friend, anyone. Darling, please see a psychiatrist. He's quite a guy, and I admire how he acts. No one is saying you're a sick neurotic, but you could find some help. Hear me out, please. Yes, you...
It probably would be good to get diagnosed. It's the 1979. It's 1979 though, so I don't know how well getting diagnosed will go for you, to be honest. But it's probably better than not, I would say.
You could find some help. He could help you realize how confused you are. Is very clear. Daddy's sincere, but Ashima, you and I must trust our emotions. Make no commotion.
I feel like you're projecting just a tiny bit, to be honest with you.
Will you go?
No.
Jason!
I mean, you know, as the mom, you can force him technically. It won't help because if you're not willing to, if you aren't there willingly, they can't really help you too much. But still, it would be step one.
Please see a psychiatrist. He's just a psychiatrist. I'll pay the bill until you're old.
Darling,
Jason.
Okay, there. The parents do agree on something.
Your father,
Please see
he's
a
not a genius type. Lord knows what he knows, but
He's
I
just a
will
psychiatrist.
He's not a what?
He's not a genius type. Lord knows what he knows,
I have no
but
idea.
Just a psychiatrist. I'll pay the bill.
Never.
Forget it!
What a mess this is, this family. Experts can see this is so. Photographs can't capture our magic. We're simply tragic. Will you go?
No.
Kids can be very stubborn. I'm not surprised he just kept saying no. But yeah, you can take a lot of photos, but it'll never catch the family drama in the photos. Yet.
Jason, please see a psychiatrist. He's not
I won't say Bill.
exorbitant.
And he's very smart. If intelligence were the only criterion, then I really wouldn't need a psychiatrist, would I?
No.
Would I?
No.
Just because you failed as parents?
Get thee to the...
I feel like it's a little early to say they failed as parents. You're still like a kid, you know? You got at least a couple years for things to change and improve.
Psychiatrist.
Hey, kid, listen.
I don't need.
He needs a psychiatrist.
I want
A psychiatrist.
I want to speak with Whizzer.
Speak with whom?
With Whizzer.
With Whizzer.
With Whizzer.
With Whizzer.
Oh
Whizzer?
my God.
Isn't that his lover? It is. Okay. Okay. What are you about what do you want to talk about, kid?
Whizzer, do you think I should see a psychiatrist?
I'm not sure Jason.
Listen, he doesn't know. Also, that stare. That's like, bro, I will kill you.
Jason, maybe so. Absolutely Jason.
I think Jason could tell that you guys are changing his mind.
Okay, I'll go.
He'll go.
I'll go.
He'll go.
If he comes here,
If he comes here,
he might come here.
I'm sure that he would love a house visit, ma'am. A visit to your home, he'll do it for free. Also, interesting. Okay, this brings up interesting things. So Jason respects Wizard, at least to a degree that his opinion matters to him enough. Where it's like, all right, if you say it, then yeah, I guess I'll do it. At least, I would have thought otherwise, but I guess I don't know what dynamics that they had before, well, all this happened.
don't make house calls.
Hello?
Late for dinner, late again, late for dinner, late again, late for dinner.
Oh, okay.
Late for dinner, late for dinner.
I saw that late.
Late for dinner, late again, late for dinner.
Late again.
Late for dinner, late.
Wizard's supposed to always be here, making dinner, set to screw. That's what pretty boys should do. Check their hairlines, make the dinner, and love me.
I guess the what was it called? The father and mother roles, you know, they're still very strong here. It's like, yeah, we're, you know, they're gay, but hey, I'm the dad, I get the money, you're the mom, and you make the food.
This is going nowhere and fast, Wizard. This little thing that we had will not last. Don't feel responsible after all it's through.
I'm not responsible.
Life can be wonderful. Isn't this wonderful? And this had better come to a stop. Wizard now, Wizard chow, Wizard bend. This had better come to an end.
I was supposed to make the dinner, make it pretty on his plate. Every wife should pull her weight, have it ready, make it tasty and love him. This had better come to a stop, Doctor. This has been a tragic and horrible flop.
Don't feel responsible after all it's through.
Who is responsible?
Don't ask me questions. I'm frightened of questions, but grateful that it's.
But what do you mean, don't ask you questions? You have to give us some advice here. It's like, yeah, sure, thank you for listening, that does help, but you gotta give me something that I can work with.
Come to a stop, Trin, a smile, Trin, I'll help you mend.
I met this man today. He wasn't very smart, but he was rich. Marvin, which Marvin do you prefer? I lust for brains or money.
It's so funny, they're both like yelling at him.
I'm not so rich, but hell, I'm smart. Love me, please, or break my heart.
Oh wow, that kind of hurt. She said no, he didn't say yes.
This is all very neat.
This is all very neat.
This is all very
This is all
smart.
very neat. This is all very smart. And this had better come to a stop. Mental, don't touch me. Don't condescend. This is...
What's condescending about putting a hand on your shoulder? I never understood that. But then again, I'm Hispanic. We're all very touchy-feely.
better come. This had better come to a this. This had better come to an end. This had better come to an end.
I mean, if people are complaining about you specifically, I guess you gotta find, alright, what degree is them, are they just blaming me to blame me? And what degree do I need to change, right? Because, you know, there's a good chance that, in a lot of times, people will be like, man, everyone's complaining about me, clearly I'm at fault. Sometimes you're not. Sometimes people are just refuse to take responsibility. But sometimes the person that refuses to take responsibility is yourself, so you gotta find the balance there. And right now, everybody's blaming each other, I think.
Chop, 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 chop. I chopped it, I served his food. The jackass forced me.
Chop, 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 chop.
And still the bastard divorced me.
Chop, 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 chop.
Late for dinner, late again, 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 late.
Who's denied?
This had better come to a stop. Marvin, this has been a lousy but fabulous flop. Why is it always ourselves who have to change?
It's incredibly boring.
You got a temper that redefines temper, and this had better come to a stop.
He wants it all.
Marvin, why?
I'm glad they're like confronting him. It's like, bro, it's like you gotta change sometimes, maybe. I don't know.
Try Marvin Ben. This had better come.
This is better come.
This had better come
Ooh.
to an end.
This had better come to an end.
This had better come to an end.
That was so good. That was really good choreography. Also, whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't realize the background like had like colors. I think they have like a cardboard in front of it and then a back lighting with that they can change, because it was blue before. That's really cool. The reason I paused it though was I saw her kick the like chair out of the way for them to throw him down. That's so good, actually. I really like that. Will you change, Marvin? I sure hope so. Oh, is this the dinner table? I don't think I've been gushing enough about the music. It is magnifique. It is so good. I love the whole style that they got going on. It's so good. And everything is like mildly comedic, which I'm really enjoying. Which again actually reminds me that apparently it gets really sad, so worried about that.
I'd like to be a princess on a throne, to have a country I could call my own.
What would you call your country? I'd probably call it Kyland. Like Redikai, like the cat. Anyway.
The king who's lusty and requires a fling with a female thinker.
I guess she's a little upset that he cheated on her with another man. I guess she's a little mad about that still.
Men will be men. Let me turn on the gas. I caught them in the den with Marvin grabbing Whizzer's ass. Oh, sure, I'm sure he did his best. I mean, he meant to be what he was not. The things he was are things which I forgot. He's a queen, I'm a queen. Where is my crown? I'm breaking down. I'm breaking down.
You seem to be collapsing in on yourself. Good crown, though.
It's not pretty, and my kid seems like an idiot to me. I mean, that's sick. I mean, he's...
Oh, your kid seems like an idiot to you? Well, I mean, he does seem not neurotypical. So, and in a lot of cases, people who think differently can come across as dumb, just because you can't. Well, the average person doesn't understand how they think. Her performance in the song is my favorite thing ever, and the lyrics are so good. Indeed.
Right. It's me who is the matter, talking matter than the maddest matter.
Yeah.
If I repeat one more word, I swear I'll lose my brain. Oh, what else should I explain? Oh, yes, it's true. I can cry on cue, but so can you. I'm breaking down.
I can't cry on cue. I hope you mean like act cry on cue and not like collapse and bawling in tears on cue.
I'm breaking down, down, down. You asked me, is it fun to cry over nothing? It is.
You know what? I imagine it probably is. It's very cathartic to just cry, you know?
No! I don't have time for a breakdown now. I've got to get back to my banana carrot surprise.
Yeah. You don't cry on company hours.
This isn't my first bris. Just the tip. What the heck?
I'm slightly scared.
Now let's consider what I might do next. I hate.
The whole, like, you know, Stepford wife with a knife, like, horror trope that has been going on for a little while. There's something deeply unsettling about it to me. And I feel like somebody has to take that knife away from her ASAP.
Admitting I've become perplexed. I'm bereaved. I've cried, I've shook, I've yelled, I've heaved. I have been deceived. As enemies
Ow.
go, Wizard is not so bad.
Okay.
It's just he's so damn happy that it makes me so damn mad. I wanna.
Yeah, no one wants to see their exes thriving, I guess.
I hate him, but I really can't. It's like a nightmare how this all proceeds. I hope that wizard don't fulfill his needs. Don't is wrong, sing along. What was the noun? I'm breaking down.
I feel like that probably is the worst, where there's somebody who, for personal reasons, you hate, but that there's nothing to hate about them. That'd be the worst. It's just like, gosh, I can't even justify that I dislike them greatly. And I just have to acknowledge that it's completely irrational, my dislike for them. Womp womp.
I'm breaking down. I'll soon redecorate these stalls. I'd like some padding on the walls and also pills. I want to sleep. Sure, things will probably worsen, but it's not like I'm some healthy person.
True, even her son likes him. More than he likes his parents, apparently, too.
I've rethought my talks with Marv. One fact does emerge. I think I like his shrink. So that is why I might turn to drink. I'm on the brink of breaking down. I'm breaking down. Tongue down.
Okay, so you like his shrink. By the way, for a very long time, I would hear that and I'm like, what are people talking about shrink? I didn't know that meant like therapists for a very long time. I learned that from fanfic, actually. Specifically fanfic of a story called Worm Parahumans by Wildbow. That's where I learned that. I was like, what is this meaning? Oh man. She's breaking down.
I only want to love a man who can love me, or like me, or help me. Help me. Marvin was.
Her standards have collapsed.
Never mind. He took his meetings in the boys' latrine. I used to cry. He'd make a scene. I'd rather die than dry clean Marvin's wedding gown. I'm breaking down. I'm breaking down. It's so upsetting when you found that what's rectangular is round. I mean, it stinks. I mean, he's clear. Enemy, I'm just a freak who needs it maybe every other week. Oh my God, that feels so good.
She is very repressed. Okay. Oh, well, not repressed, just thirsty, I guess.
I've rethought the fun we've had, and one fact does emerge. I've played the foolish clown, the almost virgin who sings this dirge is on the verge of breaking down. I'm breaking down. Down. The only thing that's breaking up is my family. The only thing that's breaking up is my family, but me. I'm breaking down.
Gosh, I was so stressed with that knife. When she first pulled it out and started cutting the banana, the first thing I thought was, how many people performing the song do you think have cut their hands? And now at the end, I'm thinking exactly what you're thinking, Peter. Singing with a mouthful of food is crazy. When she first peeled the banana, I thought that she was gonna like bite it or something, but I'm like, no, she wouldn't do that, because how's she gonna sing if she has a mouthful of banana? It shows what I know. Her mouth is like completely full and she's fine. She wasn't even like slightly... Yeah, like her voice was... I didn't even notice she still had a banana in her voice by the end. Because she sounded totally fine. That's crazy. I don't know how you could possibly do that.
Hello.
Hello.
Dr. Mendel, please.
Yeah, this is Mendel Weisenbachfeld.
Mendel Weisenbachfeld.
Dr. Mendel, vis-a-vis what Marvin did, or rather hasn't done.
Trina, how are you?
You must exercise a devil, 'cause it inhabits Marvin's son.
Sure, yes.
Okay. That certainly is a way to say, hey, my son has some issues, could you help?
Please come to our house and talk a bit with Jason. It's a slight exaggeration, but he's sick in the head. Oh, sure. Sometimes you'll think he's wonderful, but he's wild. I'm sure he's Marvin's child.
What should I say to demand? Should I be mean to demand?
Just be yourself.
I'll be myself.
Stop asking questions. Be yourself.
I'll be myself.
Don't be disgusting. Be yourself.
But what if his self is disgusting?
Okay, go.
Hello to my house. So good of you to travel on account of my unraveling. Now let's eat some food.
Let's talk.
I think before the food gets cold.
Time to jaw. First I'll extend my paw. I think she's holding it so tenderly I'll probably faint. If so, I'd rather die in this position than remain the saint.
Sir. Sir, she's just shaking your hand.
You think you know I'm not, although I must be showing better than the norm. Restraint. Oh, what a
We'll see about that.
lovely table. Such a romantic table. Nice and
What is that? Is that banana?
place, lots of space to spread out and ease. Notice how her eyes discreetly.
Oh, the kid's eating your food.
Please come to our house. The dinner's on the table. We will talk if we are able to, but probably we won't. We sit. The kid looks pretty miserable.
Uninspired.
Oh, ain't that the truth? We're tired. I think the room looks just a wee bit small.
This girl agrees.
I do.
I'll wait outside and hold the food.
I do not eat at all in times like these.
The worst is through.
All right, we're finally getting into the action. Oh, it's fruit. Okay, so we're actually getting into the therapy session. I'm gonna be real. Based off of this man's previous performance, I don't expect this to go well.
There's work to do.
I'll wait.
She'll wait.
Still wait.
I'll wait.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Bye.
Mr. Mendel.
Hello.
I get apoplexy thinking of my father. I resemble.
Apoplexy? What is that? I don't... Apoplexy. Oh, I found it. Unconsciousness or incapacity resulting from cerebral hemorrhage or stroke. So he like passes out thinking about his dad. Got it. I was like, what is he saying?
him in far too many ways. His sad demeanor, the way he acts the swine. At least his room is cleaner than mine. Is it fatal?
What
Do you
is?
see real similarities between us? He and Wizard of
live. No, actually, I have no idea what you are implying there. Okay, so a lot of his hatred seems to come from the fact that he dislikes his father, but he more dislikes it that he's like his father. He can see himself in his father. Probably from the stubbornness that they seem to share. Interesting.
What do I do? What do I say? How do I ask? What do I hope for? Is it my mind who loves him free, who loves him blind? What do I see?
Stop!
Oh,
Look around you. No one's screaming at you. So you
the hypnotism is working.
feel alright for about 10 minutes. If you feel alright for 10 minutes, feel alright for 20 minutes, feel alright for 40 minutes. Drop it and smile. Why don't you feel alright for the rest of your life? Why don't you feel alright for the rest of your life? Why don't you feel alright for the rest of your life?
Oh, he gave the classic perfect advice that always works every time without fail. Just be happy, man. Yeah, that's exactly what you gotta say. Just be happy.
Is this therapy?
Didn't answer any of his questions either.
Chop, 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 chop. I chopped it. It's a gourmet version of chicken marengo. Took me all day. I'll say it was worth the time. I lied.
Yeah, a lot of foods take a very long time to make. Are they even worth it? Who knows?
Why is he always here?
The psychiatrist returning 5 sessions later.
Try to forget all things homely. Try to forget.
Okay, so he comes to their house a lot. Also, he still comes to their house. I mean, probably to visit his son and also to eat the food that his ex-wife makes. Actually, I can easily see why he'd be like frustrated now. He's like, okay, here's my dad who has divorced my mom to run away with his lover, but he still comes around and eats our food, and like, sure, he gives us money, I guess, but participates in our life way less now.
All things snide. Nothing's as good as you recall. Count what's good, then divide. If you count, it's alright. You can figure out the world. You can add and subtract at will. You can cover up the past. You can kill the pain very easily.
Is this therapy?
Real kid. I feel like he's the only one who's sane here.
Right. This is therapy.
So scram.
Yeah. Like, come on, he's having a session, guys. Get out of here.
Mr. Mendel, as regarding your intentions to my mother,
Just gonna.
are they everything a woman would desire?
Yeah, the kid is too smart for his own good. Jason becomes the therapist. It seems like it. He's like, he took the seat, he's pounded the ground, now he's asking the questions, and you can't run away from him. He's here.
Her hand is ready. It only needs a ring. I'll buy confetti and sing.
Okay, the son seems to approve? Quote unquote, question mark?
I'm embarrassed. It's not my responsibility to ask you, but I wonder if it's ever crossed your mind.
What do I say?
He was copying his technique.
Hey, where do I look? Why do I laugh? How do I answer? Is it my mind? Love isn't free. Love isn't blind. What do I see?
Stop! Look around you. A lot of furniture. Someone's bringing your dinner. Someone brought your lunch. Someone's washing your laundry. Washing your socks. Jump in and smile. Why don't you feel alright for the rest of your life? Why don't you feel
You're alright for the rest of your life.
Why don't I feel alright for the rest of my life?
Technically, he's saying the same thing you're saying, but honestly, I think Jason said it better somehow, even though it's the exact same way. Yeah, do what he's saying. Also, really good dancing and great camera work. I did not even notice that they set this up. That was great. Now that we've dealt with your problems, can you please be a good therapist to Jason? That'd be great. I'd really appreciate that, you know?
This is how you make a marriage proposal.
Oh. Thank you, Jason. I'm glad to pay attention. He's a great wingman.
I love you, dear. I think you're swell. You're never near me, close enough to tell if I'm delightful or not. I crave your wrist. I praise your thigh. There's not a guy there.
Coming on a bit strong, but I don't think it's the wrong decision to make.
There's not a piece of paper. There's not a man in pants who could love you the same as I. Oftentimes lovers are crazy people. Sometimes they kill each other. Ooh,
Metaphorically.
Just like a biblical brother.
Like Cain and Abel?
Did to his biblical brother back in biblical times.
Where are you going with this?
Biblical times.
Biblical times.
Yeah.
It's biblical times. Oh, those biblical times. I love your eyes. I love your face. I want you by my side to take my place. If I get sick or detained, don't.
He's so awkward. He's trying so hard. I kind of feel for him, man.
Don't touch your hair, you're perfect. Don't start to cry. There's not a guy. There's not a horse or zebra. There's not a giant man who could love you the same as I. Forget that giant man. He won't love you the same as I.
Yeah, forget him. I feel like you could have planned this a slightly more, but then again, maybe Jason was just like, bro, do it. Just get over there.
I'm not a giant man.
Good.
But I'll love you until I die.
Yay.
Well, the situation's this. I don't want to cause a stink. I divorced my wife, she dried her eyes, then she ran off with my shrink. But I want a tight-knit family. I want a wife who knows what love is. Maybe she does. I'm too damn peeved, self-absorbed, self-deceived. Who knows?
Bro, is he actually, like, upset that his ex-wife found somebody? Like, you're the one who left her.
I should worry what he says, like his words could hurt me worse. Marvin acts bereft, my acts of theft are incredibly perverse.
You said it.
It's embarrassing, but I've got a nice, tight family. Son with a brain and nice, bright mother. Yes, I feel guilt. Yes, I'm annoyed. But so was Jung, so was Freud. But
I don't think Jung and Freud are people you should take after, to be honest with you. Freud was He had really wild ideas, and Young had more interesting ideas, but they also aren't really based in science either. Appropriate though, I guess, as your therapist.
I know you'll come through. I can't believe she loves you.
If so, you'll end looking rich.
I'm sure she cannot love you, but nothing's impossible.
Look who's got power.
King of the losers.
At 80 an hour, he can bitch, I can stall.
I want it all. I'm sure.
Oh, well, he was winning that that arm wrestling. Man, he is angry. But again, you're so selfish. My goodness. Your wife has moved on. Good for her, actually. It sucks to be you for being angry about it. You have your lover. It's like, I guess that, again, that goes to show that's why he kept going to their home. He's like, well, I have a wife. I divorced her, but yeah, whatever. She's practically still my wife. And I have a lover. I'm satisfied carnally, satisfied family, or trying to have a satisfied, tight-knit family. What a selfish guy. I never got why he was mad. It was like, he moved on. Why does he care? It's because clearly he didn't move on. Oh my goodness. And again, as he says, he wants it all. He wants the sexual relationship with Wizard and the, normal family with his son and his ex-wife, even though he's divorced her.
We're gonna come through it. No doubt the bastard prepares. We're needy and wanting, we're greedy as swine.
I just got a family.
And the family was mine. But who dares to brawl?
Oh my god, right. And Mendel said, Marvin says he wants it all. Mendel says he has it all. Because to Marvin, just the family isn't enough. That's just half of it. He wants more than that. And Mendel's like, nah, family, that's crazy. That's more than enough for me. That's everything I want. A very massive difference between them.
I want it all. I want it all. I want it all.
Oh boy. I hope they don't kill each other. Well, then again, they aren't lovers, so they won't kill each other, as Mendel said. Alright, change the scene. Where are we now? Nowhere. Alright. What do you have to say?
I'm tired of all the happy men who rule the world. They grow.
Okay.
Of that I'm sure. They grow, but don't mature. I'd like the chance to hide in that world. I'm listening to
I guess, yeah, I wouldn't call Mendel mature.
these men who aren't quite men yet, but aren't boys. Make noise and throw their knives, their toys, are people's lives. They fight too hard and play too rough. They sometimes love, but not enough.
Is she already regretting, like, Mendel's... Wait, did she accept his proposal? I'm assuming so, because it sounds the way Mendel was saying it. Is she already regretting it? He's like... In the end, they're not that different, him and Marvin.
My heart will beat at will, but still, it's crazy how they're acting. It's It's crazy, my response. It's stupid how I love them, so dumb how I anticipate their wants. But as long as they amuse me, that alone is what's required. So I'll roar like I'm wired. I'll explore what I'm feeling, except what I'm feeling is tired. I'm tired. So
Wow, I feel really bad for her. I'm like trying to figure out what she's thinking, what she's feeling here, to be honest with you. I'm like silently puzzling it out here.
tired of all the happy men who rule the world.
Okay.
Happy, frightened men who rule the world. Stupid, charming men. Silly, childish jerks.
Yeah. It does feel like a lot of the most selfish, childish people are at the top, doesn't it, sometimes?
That's sad.
That said,
I'll be his wife. I'll wed
why?
and change my life. I'll laugh, I'll smile, I'll welcome cheer. The time is right, the men are near. Now happiness and love appear.
Okay, so it does seem like she does like him and thinks that she will be happy married to Mendel. But why did she seem so somber? I'm like trying to puzzle it out. And who are these people? Oh, it's all the adults literally as kids, huh? This is like a nightmare?
March, march, march of the falsettos, march of the falsettos. We who
Oh, and these are the hey, this is the title.
is man enough to march of the falsettos. Come here.
Come here.
One foot following the other. Teach it to your brother. Make him march, march,
March of the falsettos, march of the falsettos.
Ooh, march a little bit, march a little bit, march a little bit on. Form and swaying in phosphorescence, keep replaying their adolescence.
This took me completely off guard. Does this have to do with the idea of them being men that haven't grown up? Is that connected? Because this came right after that song. So like, huh?
Form and marching, but never mixing. Form and marching is so convincing. It's a give surety. We're lacking in maturity. Get off of my shorts. Hit me.
Okay. Fun fact: all the adults in the song are singing in falsetto, but Jason is singing in his normal range. I mean, that makes sense. He's a kid.
Immaturity. Get off of my shorts. Hit me. Hit me 2 times.
Yeah. Okay.
March, march,
March.
March is always weary. March,
March. Does this mean that I'm a fairy?
march.
You know what? Thank you for asking. I'm so confused as well.
What a stupid theory. March.
If you guys aren't fairies, what are you?
Wizard says it doesn't, dearie. Don't be scared. Don't get tight. Ass is bare. My delight. Share
With
4 young men alone in the night. March.
March of the falsettos,
March of the
falsettos. March.
Is man enough to march of the falsettos? High, 1 foot following the other, practicing on one another. March.
Is it clear, by the way, by this point, that I'm so confused? I feel like this all means something, but I don't understand. I'm not picking up what they're putting down or what they're hitting me with. It's just I feel really dumb.
March
above falsettos.
marching.
This is a really cool choreography right here. I like that a lot. Hi. Welcome back. What was any of that?
Please forgive my former spieling. It does not concern the man. As for doubts that I've been feeling, I'll ignore them when I can. And the things that I must do, I'll do to make this all succeed.
Just gonna ignore your own feelings and move on? Okay, fine. Same, I guess.
I'll commit. That's all agreed. And with wit and precision, I've made a decision to get the things I need. Gonna try, cry. No, I'll laugh.
Don't worry, man, everybody gets confused at this point. The song is largely metaphorical. Trina has a very somber song about how childish all men are in her life art. So they get a song. That to the man. Okay. Like, I picked up that, but I feel like I don't know, it feels like there's just a message, a deeper, like, implication there that I'm not picking up. I don't know.
And unafraid, I'll laugh and hire a maid.
Okay.
I'll fight the gods, I'll fight my ex, I'll beat the odds, I'll have good sex. My future's now on trial. I smile.
Well, I sure hope that you are happy, ma'am. Man, they changed fast. A single song and they're already back in normal costumes. Alright. You guys... Oh. I was about to say you guys had dinner, and it seems like you guys are playing chess. Alright, let's see. Who's better?
That's the king. Treat him nice. Use some brains. Now protect him.
Yes, I know. Here I go.
Alright. Oh my gosh. Don't do this. It's like, listen, alright, I'm gonna play this piece. It's like, oh, really? You're gonna do that move? It's like, oh no, that one's even worse. Just let him play his move, man.
Play the game.
Please don't watch me. I can do it.
Have a little scotch.
I blew it. Maybe you could show me where.
What do you mean you blew it? You're one move in.
I fear I've lost my head.
Do you want my help?
No, I don't. I can think it through myself.
Start again. We've seen the worst.
I'll go first.
I mean, yeah, you are playing white. Of course you go first. I feel like you're stressing way too much about this. It's just chess. My first couple of moves are pretty much just random. I know that they're, like, important or whatever. I don't care. I just get moving. Which, by the way, is why I've pretty much never won a game of chess. But, like, whatever. Who cares?
Move a pawn.
No, sir.
Move
Where?
there.
Here.
Move a pawn. Not the queen. She.
Also, you can't move the queen. There's everything in the way.
Life's a sham and every move is wrong. We've examined every move as we move along. Winning is
Nothing is
everything to me.
Interesting. Winning is everything to him. Winning is... Nothing is everything to him. I guess using chess as a comparison to real life, it works. It's true. Some people just make moves like I do, and some people think very hard about the decisions in their life. Personally, I don't know. I feel like most moves can be made without too much concern, but some moves are important. Which is also how I play chess. Hasn't worked out for me in chess, but hopefully it works better in real life.
Winning is everything to me.
Except sex.
Move a pawn.
And money.
Okay.
Good for smooth.
Quite all right. Take a turn.
Thank you kindly.
Move the pawn.
Hey, you were rushing him. Now he gets to rush you. That's how it is.
Move the pawn. Take my hand. Play the game.
God, you're pretty.
More's the pity since you need a man who's brainy.
Or witty. Move.
What should I do now?
Move. Where? There.
How should I behave myself? Chess ain't how your boyfriend thinks.
This game stinks.
Let me win.
Yes, sir.
Please?
Yes.
Okay. My goodness. I love how they use similar but contrasting lyrics throughout the show. It just shows how, like, you could see why they run into so many conflicts, right? Because they're similar enough that they can, you know, get together, but contrasting enough that they just can't help but clash. Hopefully, I mean, just gotta let him win. What's even the point of playing then?
Wait. Wizard wins. Wait. Wizard wins.
Wait.
That's an illegal move, you fool.
Life's a sham, every move is wrong. We've examined every move as we move along.
Wait, that actually reminded me of the one Reddit where, like, Anarchy Chess or something, where somebody's like, make a move, it can be anything, it doesn't have to be illegal, and immediately things got crazy. And at one point they're like, move the king to in a non-existent space, call it an airstrike, combine the chess pieces into a chess mech. It was a really good game. Funny that you say that, Lynchy. One of the turns is like, have the two chess have the two chess pawns play checker on a second mini board on the side, and whoever wins that, something happens. I don't know.
What?
Oh, also, you are right. He made it checkers, literally here.
Marvin! It was just...
Oh.
Wizard supposed to make the dinner?
Was that really the last straw? I mean, you know, when people are having so many difficulties, it doesn't take a massive thing to be the last straw. It really can just be something as simple as this. That's rough.
Be a patsy, lose at chess. Always bravely acquiesce. Clip the coupons, make the dinner, and love him. This has gotta come to a stop.
This has gotta come to a
Marvin,
stop.
This has been a lousy but fabulous flop.
Anyone understand? All I want's a kiss. Anyone understand?
Don't start explaining, I'm sick of explaining. This had better come to a stop.
Marvin now, Marvin chow, Marvin bed. This had better come to a this had better come to an this had better come to an end. This had better come to an end.
Yeah, I mean, you say he's tired of explaining? I get that, because it sounds like you guys have explained to each other your issues a lot. Just neither of you have accepted your your changes. He's like, hey, clean up. It's like, well, no. It's like, it really bothers me. It's like, I really dislike it. It seems... But they just refuse to, like, back down, essentially. It also, yeah, it really feels like Wizard was trying to be playful, knock him down a peg, but Marvin took it too seriously, because he always has to win. They just refuse to back down. This musical is how I figured out that I truly do need to watch things with subtitles, because I watched it without, and YouTube ones aren't reliable. And up to this point, I thought everything was great, and they were perfectly happy, and everyone in the show got along. Because I couldn't understand what they were saying. I was just like, they're so sweet and happy. And then I got so confused at the end of the scene. That's the funniest thing I've read in a while. Oh, thank you for telling me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I need to breathe. Oh man, that was so good. Also sucks that they broke up.
Welcome to our humble place. We're concerned with setting a tone, with filling the space, making a home. She becomes a happy wife.
He decides the role to assume, building a life,
shaping a room.
Okay. You know, they're working to be able to, you know, this new life adapting to each other. That's nice. But will they have the same conflicts that Marvin and Wizard had?
People, men and women talking, men and women thinking out loud. How far to go? Visit when you please. You are not required to phone. We'll buy the cheese.
This is a nice little table. I do love how, just with simple blocks and like chair things, which all started as just one big cube, which I love, they managed to do some pretty different scenery. Mostly tables and chairs, but they can create, but that's really all you need sometimes to create an entire environment in your head. It's really well done.
God bless our home.
Like how also over here they like make a door.
books abound, to show we read.
But do you read?
The dog's been fleed and sent outside to play. I hope it runs away.
No. Dogs are great. Why would you want that? My mom, if I had a dog, that's how my mom would be. She does not like animals at all.
So do I.
So do I.
Why do you have the dog then? No one likes the dog.
Afternoons we make hors d'oeuvres. After afternoons we receive. This is the prize. Making believe.
making believe. Interesting turn to the song. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Right now, like, they're married, but it is kind of make-believe at the moment. Maybe after the honeymoon it'll adapt into, or honeymoon phase specifically, it'll adapt into, like, a real full marriage where they both love each other dearly. But right now it's like they're pretending, essentially. They're playing house. And we know how that ended with Marvin and Wizard, not so well.
What it needs is people, men and women laughing, men and women thinking out loud.
Should he love
Should he love me? Yes, we love the bed. Yes, we love to fight the unknown.
making the bread,
Sharpening knives, forging ahead, loving our lives. Making a home. Making.
Is this gonna be like a permanent scene for a little while? Because they decorated it quite a bit. It feels like this is gonna be how the place looks for a little while.
Making a home.
Oh. They both thought life would be perfect, but it's just normal. Yeah, that's the thing. Unlike a fairy tale, there is no happily ever after, and no permanent continuation of happiness. Life goes on. And things... I wouldn't say things have to dull, but things aren't 100% all the time. Everything settles down to, if you're lucky, a nice 75%. And you gotta learn to be okay with that 75%. Because that's where where even if you decide to make a big change to get that burst of that 100 again, it's still gonna drop down to normal eventually. Maybe if you're lucky, a slightly better normal. Maybe, but even that's not likely.
Don't look for trouble. I do not accept blame. I've a good and a bad side, but they're one and the same.
Interesting.
Ask me to arouse you, I will rise and obey. These are the games I play.
And chess is not one of those games.
Screw every morning, then bathe and drink tea. I've been playing canasta disastrously. All my recreation seems to suit me okay. These are the games I play.
And unfortunately, it's not the games Marvin likes to play. Well, no, Marvin does like to play those games. He just... not all the time.
It's tough with love. Love's tough to show. Play again the music. It's a song that I've been waiting to hear so long ago.
Yeah.
Bet on the horses. I die by degree. I'm sure his divorce is a tribute to me. Ask me if I love him. It depends on the day.
Oof, that's a bad sign. I mean, if you're already at a point where sometimes you're like, do I love him? I feel like you're already not doing super well.
These are the games I play. It's tough, my friend. Love's looking strong. Let me face the music. It's a song that I've been waiting to hear for much too long. Years too long. It hurts not to love him. It hurts when love fades. It's hard when part of him is off playing family charades.
Oh my goodness, and there we go. We bring it back again. This is Marvin's issue. He wants to have his cake and eat it too. No wonder it's difficult for Wizard to love him. When you know that he's going back to his ex-wife to play family. He's like, sure, they might not be, like, romantically there, but he's like, but what about me, you know? If you want me to love you, I need to be more than just, you know, for sex. There needs to be more than that. And, like, sure, Wizard didn't make it super easy for them to get along either. But Marvin is the one splitting his time so greatly. Like, sure, he can make time for his son. That's important. But he's doing more than that. He's trying to have a lover and a wife and a son and a tight-knit family and a fulfilling sex life. When he should be working on one of those lives to improve them.
Ask me if I need him. Get him out of my way. These are the games. These are the games.
These are the only games.
I play.
You look so sad while saying that too. All right, Marvin, what do you have to say? I've been waiting to hear your side right now.
Hello, Trina. Thank you for sending this. Goodness, Trina, I am relieved. Frankly, Trina, nice of you sending this. Thank you, Trina. I have received your new sent wedding invitations. They are pseudo-romantic and sick. You say you'll love him until you both die. You die on May 27th at 8.
Yeah, Wizard isn't always nice, and he plays games, but Marvin is hurting all of them. And this is also in a time where it wasn't normal to be in a situation like this. Yeah. But man, Marvin is spiteful right now. I guess after he just had his breakup, he's like, "Oh, you guys are so happy. I'm so good. I'm so glad for you." Sorry, obvious sarcasm is obvious.
He has lost his mind. Marvin is not so uncouth. Marvin is not so
Mendel plans to rob my back. Mendel's not a maniac.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. Also, he's like, well, calm down. Don't call him crazy.
And he's sweet. And he's warm. And he loves me so.
Tell me, Trina, what was the impetus? Sorry, Trina, look in my eyes. Really, Trina, this is ridiculous. Jesus, Trina, how I despise your need for stupid conversation. You are trying to ruin my sleep. I'm sure you chose him to make me look bad. How could...
Marvin, it's not all about you. People are just trying to be happy. Also, the actor's so good. He looks genuinely, like, furious.
Would you ever deny what we had?
Is she denying what you had? Or is it just moving on?
Had fights and games.
Marvin called us funny names. Marvin always Marvin acts like he's untrained.
Marvin, I am so ashamed.
Oh boy. So, and clearly both of them are showing that Marvin wasn't good for any of them.
And he's sweet. And he's mean. Do I love him? No.
That silence. That silence was loud. My goodness. He's sweet, but he's mean. Marvin is too self-absorbed. Too much. He needs everything to be for him, even if it, no matter how it affects the people around him. Wow, that. Oh my, but seriously, that silence when he says no. And especially after Marvin like gave that little smile, it was like when Wiz was like, "Do I love him?" He's like, "Yeah, he does." But no. Wow. Oh. Oh, and it just continues.
I am so dumb.
Well, after he said he's ashamed. Oh my gosh. The way he comes back, knocks the door over, and the way the music comes back as soon as he's... Oh gosh.
Baby, you know
No.
No, Jason! Oh, the way he's looking at it, his... Oh my... everything is falling apart. That was such a well done scene. I'm gonna linger on Jason's face because that's really good acting from the kid. The silence, and how for a moment you think, all right, he's just gonna leave now, but no, that silence as he's walking away. That silence clearly angered him, and he got so furious he punches the wall. The music comes back. He walks in. He's yelling, and then once again. Everything goes quiet with the slap. Everything about that scene, this whole scene, was so well done, and I'm tearing up. and he immediately knows that he messed up there, and he's like, "Oh God." He kind of looks like a kid, like. Scared that he's about to get punished, essentially. But Jason just looks right at his dad.
I never wanted to love you. I only wanted to love and not be blamed. Let me go. You should know I'm not ashamed to have loved you.
I love you more than I meant to. In my profession, one's love stays unexpressed. Here we stand. Take my hand, God. I'm distressed. How I love
I
you.
hate the world.
He hates everything.
I love my dad.
Loves his father.
I love the things I never had.
Love our family.
Lord, hear our call.
Help us all.
Wow. And now the family's like closing in on themselves, and they're like, oh gosh. And Marvin's just there, separated, standing away on the side. As they come together. Also, the father he said, I love my father. I love the things I never had. What a line to put together. And he's all the way over there. Oh, man, everyone.
I never wanted to love you. I never wanted till death do we two part. Condescend, stay my friend. How do I start not to love you?
I'm everything he wanted. It's time I put it all together. Our hands were tied. My father cried, "You'll marry." We married.
I never wanted to love you. I only wanted to see my face in yours.
He's
Jason's wild. Save this child. How he adores and hates me. It really killed me when you took those vows.
Oh gosh. And even now he's just pushing everybody away, kind of.
Don't misunderstand. I'm in demand. And anyhow, we're through. I never wanted, I never wanted to love you. I never wanted to love you. I never wanted to love you.
He never wanted to, but that doesn't mean he didn't. And he's trying. He's like putting up his like walls and his defenses. He's just like, "Hey, I'm in demand, and we aren't even together anymore." But I feel like he could have recovered. They could have recovered there. He's like another chance to be like, "Hey, I was being, I got too angry. I really want this to work. Let's try again, or something. I don't know, but." It just wasn't a thing that he was doing there. He was like, no. It's like, I never wanted to love you. And he's honestly kind of the one who's saying that. Remember what we were saying before is like, when he was yelling at his ex-wife, he's like, deny what we used to, what we had. And now he's like, I never wanted to love you. When you accepted the marriage proposal and gave your vows, I was. Now he's denying what they had, And, oh, man. Well, and what a time, because we've reached the end of stream. That was, oh my god. What a wonderful start of a show. We're going to finish it Monday, I guess. That I don't know what we're going to do to fix our stream schedule, I guess. I don't know. My goodness. I'm like tearing up, and I'm only like halfway through this. It's still another half of the musical to go. Oh, gosh. I'm so scared. Do you know what time it will be on Monday? Monday I've been playing games, actually. The musical reactions have always been Tuesday and Thursday. Oh, should I mention that the next song is the last one of Act 1 or no? If the next one is the last one... I mean, we've already gone over time, honestly, by like 15 minutes, but that's because I started the stream late, so I went over time a bit to fix it. And we can continue a little longer. One more song, all right? One more song. So at least finish Act 1.
My father says that love is the most beautiful thing in the world.
He keeps repeating this line, which really hammers how you didn't see anything. Alright, there you go. One more song to finish Act 1, okay?
My father says that love is the most beautiful thing in the world.
He keeps repeating that line, and that feels... I'm interested to see how this is going to change, if it does change at all throughout the musical. Because so far it's been repeated by him. I think this is like the third time. His father says, love is the most beautiful thing in the world. I wonder if that will hold true by the end.
I think girls are.
Oh.
I think girls are the most beautiful thing. Not love.
Alright, that's the first time that line has changed for him. A bit wild is like, girls are the most beautiful thing, but not love. Not loving them, I guess. He's not exactly comfortable with you after, you know, you hit his mom.
Kid, be my son. What I've done to you is rotten. Say, I was scared.
Honestly, it's not surprising he doesn't think love's the most beautiful thing when he sees how his dad loves. That's true. His only really experience of love is his dad's love, and I guess his mom's love. Hopefully he gets a better view of it now with his mom and Mendel. Hopefully.
I kept marching in one place, marching in time to a tune I'd forgotten.
His son has still not looked at his dad, I've noticed. He's like deliberately looking away.
I loved you. I love you.
Gosh, she's so uncomfortable.
Meant no disgrace. This here is love. When we're talking face to face.
Guys, you gonna play a game of chess? Nope. Oh gosh, he's not letting the kid look away. He's like, hey, we're gonna talk now, alright?
Father to son, I for one would take love slower.
He looks so disheveled.
I've made my choice. You can sing a different song.
Yes, please learn from your father's mistakes. Be better than him, please, at least a little bit.
Watch as you sing, how your voice gets much lower. You'll be kid, a man, kid. If if nothing goes wrong.
Be a man-child, essentially, is what you're saying? I mean, I guess, kind of.
Sing for yourself as you march along.
Oh, gosh. Just switching to everybody watching him out of the darkness. I don't know, it gives me feels.
A man, kid. You'll be kid. Whatever your song. Sing for us all as we march along.
I'm glad that, despite everything, they do seem to have something here. I'm so glad we're ending, at least on... It seems Marvin is trying to... Has finally reached the point where he's realizing, okay, I need to make a change. Make a difference. Marvin's first W move, exactly. I can make a promise. I can make a change. And now, we're leaving off there. The kid playing Jason is so talented. I am genuinely amazed by his acting so far. Like, the kid playing Jason, whatever his name is. He has been incredible, honestly. Everything he's done. Okay. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had a wonderful time. Again, the video is down in the description if you want to watch it. It's linked there. If you want to see it without me yapping, we want to watch ahead, whatever, all that kind of stuff. This has been great. Must be a relief to hear this from Marvin after Jason's been worried about becoming like his dad this whole time. True, actually. The fact that he's like, you sing your own song, essentially avoid becoming me. He's like, okay, so I can't avoid becoming my dad. Sorry, my nose is like itchy. Woo! There we go. Now, for all of you who are here for the reaction, it's over. It'll be gone, out of here. However, technically, I'm not done streaming. I'm gonna be working on my game on Mighty Grandpa. However, I streamed that on a different channel, so if you're on YouTube, don't even worry about it. My main channel is now just fully reactions. don't even stress. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. I'm glad to catch this live. I usually watch Clatch. Did I say Clatch? I was glad to catch this live. Usually I watch the VODs. It's a lot of fun to be involved this time. And I was glad to have you here. It was a great fun chatting and like sharing information. And as always, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a reaction to, same time, I'm going to be continuing my reaction to Meta Runners. It's getting really good. We're almost done. Same cast of cat. And after that, Monday, I'm going to be playing a game. Don't worry about that. Unless you guys want to watch me suffer and chain together. Tuesday, I'll be finishing Falsettos. Tuesday, it's 2 p.m. I thought it was EST, but I think I'm just wrong about my time zone. Yeah, no, I was just completely wrong about my time zone. It's Eastern Daylight Time, not Eastern Standard Time. Very different, actually. So 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I'll be live again, finishing Falsettos. Yeah. Oh, Shraddy. Welcome. Yeah, no, we just ended our reactions to Falsetto. We're gonna be continuing it Tuesday, so if you want to check it out, we'll be here again. What's that in UK Standard Time? I'll look it up. Western European Time, or UTC, is one of them. It has multiple different names, but... So, let's see. Western... It's 4 hours ahead of Eastern Time. So, if it's at 1 for me, it'll be at like 5 for in the UK. PM. Yeah. No problemo. Now, as I said, that's enough of the reaction. I will see you guys next time. I'm going to be working on my game. On my second channel that no one knows about. And also on Twitch. See you guys around. Or not. Either way. Bye-bye. Here in Belgium, it's 6 p.m., so I think it's... Oh. There, more confirmation. And as always, this is the outro song, doo-doo. This is the outro song, doo-doo. This is the outro, outro. This is the outro song, doo-doo. This is the outro song. This is the outro song, doo-doo. This is the outro song. This is the outro song. Bye, 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 bye. Love the outro song, honestly. I gotta get some like actual music for the outro song. My cousin makes music. I don't know. Keep an eye out for that.